NuubCast.
Greetings, fellow noobs! Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus bringing you another 1v1. We are on Daybreak. This is a TVZ, and we have Mateox here as the Red Zerg, and his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to reintroduce to you Musa, who used to go by the name OGTsuna. OGTsuna started submitting games when he was in Platinum League, and he played Zerg. And for Platinum player, like, I watched this guy's games and I was just amazed. I love watching his games. I loved watching him play Zerg. His Ling micro was really fun to watch. He was very aggressive and just was really able to dictate how games went, and it was just really fun for me to watch him and cast his games. He became one of those guys who, if he sent me a replay, just kind of went through, no questions asked. I casted it right away and put it up as soon as possible. He switched to Protoss for a while and was a baller toss, and because he got bored with Zerg and he wasn't challenged, he could basically make the other player do whatever he wanted them to do and then beat it. And of course, he got up through the ranks, and I think he was a Masters in Protoss, I'm pretty sure. And here he is blocking off Mateox. Going to drop that eBay. As Mateox drops that pool, which is what you want to do. And he's not going for the third, which is interesting. At least not yet. I thought he would. It's what Musa is looking for him to do. So perhaps he's going to look for some kind of aggressive Ling build, but that just seems strange. But anyway, and then he kind of disappeared. He was awesome at Protoss. I don't remember what happened, but he disappeared, and I didn't see or hear from him in months. And I think he basically put down the game, as I think a lot of people do. You know, we had another guy who was really awesome who ended up putting it down for a while for school. That was Arcanite, Ice Mage, Knight, all those different names that he went by. And we've seen a lot of, and most of the guys that ends up happening with are really good, and they either can't put in the time to go to the next level and try to go pro, or they're really good but they're not quite good enough. And then you have other guys like Dark Omicron, who still submits to the channel every once in a while, but he is out there literally trying to live the dream and actually go pro. He's on a team. We watched him play against Rhett the other day, and then he got second place in a tournament the next day. So, you know, and now Mateox going to break out, going to take his second and third in hopes of catching up to the command center dropping Terran player. Getting both gases. 2 racks. Bunker. And commands 3 racks. And you're going to push in here with these Lings just to peek, and run away. So, yeah. All that to say, welcome to NuubCast. If you're unfamiliar, we are all about the noobs, baby. All about the noobs. Shining that light of esports where the sun don't shine. Showing time and again that fun and interesting games can happen at any skill level. But we really like it when the skill level is high. So what we're going to see here, OGTsuna is back. He's back as Musa. He's playing Terran now. I'm not sure exactly where he is as far as rank goes. I know he's just getting back into the game. He might actually be Platinum right now as Terran. So we're going to see how he does, and maybe we'll see him rise back into the ranks as a Terran player and see him rocking it with all three races. And Mateox getting his hatcheries up, getting his queens out. Wants to spread that creep as much as he can so that he can connect these bases. And we've got some Marines out on the field. Just want to get nice micro there by OGTsuna. See? And now the Lings with speed are going to come back and see that the Marines are gone. And they're just chilling, man. They're going to run around. They're going to see this third is up. They're going to shoot at it, but then these other Lings are probably going to come and kill them. Because that would be wise. Poop Creamers are out. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't cast a game with Stargirl in a long time. And that is for two reasons. I'm having a hard time finding good pro replays for her is one reason. Because you can no longer do... I used to get them on Drop SC. And because of that... and, you know, I've changed the entire way that I do Stargirl casts. It used to be I would cast them whenever, and then I would drop... I would put the movie into my queue and just upload it whenever. But then the games would get kind of stale because they wouldn't be... It'd be like a week between casting them and posting them. Because normally I would do my 7 casts for the week, whatever, 6 or 7 casts, and then Stargirl would do the last one of the day with me. And we'd work it that way. But I'm not really happy with how that's working out. I wasn't really happy, as we see Mateox getting lots of Lings, and Musa moving out with a substantial biological force here. Not going to want to press in here. He's not going to be happy with these Lings and these spine crawlers. Stim, but no medevac, mind you. He's going to get that queen. He's going to have enough DPS to kill these Lings. Question. Oh, and he does have enough. Look at that. He's also going to be able to take down this third. Look at you go, son. Look at you go. Well done. Well done. He's going to get the third. Get a couple more drones. Banelings finishing up here for Mateox. Is there a Roach Warren? He does not have a Roach Warren, so he's going to have to go at this with purely Banes and Lings. And he's going to get it. Down they go. But the group did pay for itself handsomely with the hatchery and slowing down the mining time. Behind that, I'm surprised Musa is not getting a command center. That is what I would think he would do. Maybe he's going to wait and see if there is some counterattackage first. Maybe load up on some units first as the infestation pit is down for Mateox. Concussive shell and armor down for Musa, and getting speed for those Banes as well. No, we have 1-1 coming in for Mateox, our Zerg player, and he's going to be pressing in. No, he's not going to be pressing in. Musa completing the wall. Wise thinking. Supply depots super OP like that. Mateox doing a real nice job spreading that creep. Not connected. Oh, well, there's no hatcher here. I guess he could be connecting these down here. It's going to be hard to get queens through if he needs to, but he may not need to. Oh, that stupid song's in my head. Can you blow my whistle, baby? Whistle, baby. The queens marching out. They're like, we gotta poop some cream, baby. We gotta poop some cream. We got all this energy. We got to poop some cream. Pooping that cream, baby. Poop that cream. I make drones, bitch. Poop that cream. Poop that cream. Poop creamers, yum. Oh no, OGTsuna chasing down some queens. Did he get all 3 of those queens? Oh, that is not good. You don't want Musa to be getting all your queens. Lings coming out. Nice spreading here by Musa. Lets the Banes hit on the Marauders. Very good. And the third base, once again, not long for this world. More Lings coming out. Banes. Oh, the Lings do not get the surround on the Marines. They're able to escape. The Lings got a bust on the Marauders. They get lifted. And once again, this third is going down. Mateox should, in all likelihood, be on a fourth by now. We have 30 more Lings coming out, but it's probably time to transition here for Mateox. He's got his hive, he's got his infestation pit, and he is dropping his third over here instead of trying to maintain this, although he's going to drop another one. But what is he doing? He is on hive tech with only Lings and Banes, so he must be going for 3-3. So maybe he's just going to stick with Lings and Banelings and go for the upgrades and try and get 3-3. But, you know, Musa's already got 2-2 and is actually ahead of him in upgrades. So, I don't know. I think it's time to switch up. Maybe try and get Aspire, Broodlords, Infestors. He's not made any Infestors. He's had his pit for a while. I think Infestors is the play here. This is what you want to do, right? Infestors and Lings and Banelings. Drop the infestation, the friggin' fungal growth on those bitches, and then run Banelings up their ass. I mean, that's what you do, right? To a Bioterran. But Musa doing a heck of a job cleaning up the creep tumors. Left one or two back here. Another engagement. And Mateox trying to get after the Marines. Nice splitting here by Musa. And I keep wanting to say OGTsuna, that's why. He's actually going to end up cleaning this up eventually, maybe. So here's my number. Call me maybe. And I take that back. He is not going to clean it up. He's going to come out here with the drones and a few Lings, and he is now eventually going to get it. He might actually get some medevacs if he's not careful. He takes his last Marauder and is going to get out of dodge. But once again, Musa doing a really good job of keeping Mateox on 3 bases, not letting him get his 4th up, not letting him go crazy, and now he's going to drop his own mules at his 3rd. And if we take a look at the income with those mules, I think we're going to see a pretty big jump in Musa's economy. And maybe not. Now that he's got this saturated, it looks like they're pretty much... Okay, there it is. Now it's kicking in. Now we got it. There you go. And the Spire finally getting finished, plus the adrenal glands for the Zerglings, and +3. So it does look as though he wants to stick with this composition and perhaps hope he just doesn't go for Mutalisks. I mean, that would just be tragic. He's running in here. He's got a big supply lead now. Yeah, it's like almost 50, so we're getting to the point where I think we're going to see the end of the game coming, because I don't think that there is a way for Mateox to hold this off anymore. Once again, taking down the 3rd, he's got to be pretty much mined out in the main and the natural, and I think any minute now. Oh, he's got one last ditch effort. How's he gonna do? No Infestors were made. This is a problem for me. I mean, plus considering all the bank that he has, to not make any Infestors after all that seems odd. And he just missing the adrenal glands. Couldn't hold off any longer. Musa's gonna come in here. He's gonna tear stuff up. And Mateox asks, "What is your league?" And Musa says, "I am a dead diamond." You're not Diamond. No, you're not. Smurf? Alright, whatever, man. Smurf. I wonder if Matex was like a lower league or what he's thinking, or if he thinks that Musa is too good for to be diamond. Perhaps. Maybe that's what he thinks. Anyway, it's good to have Musa back. Good game. He did get a little bit... It did get a little bit one-sided at the end, but when you play that way, that tends to happen. And it took a while for him to get there, so I'm not going to lay too much of an issue on that. When you continually deny your opponent's expansions, you should start to gather a decent supply lead and trade well with them. Alright guys, so welcome back OGTsuna, now known as Musa, and we look forward to seeing more games from you. Hope you are enjoying your re-entry into the scene, and if you have replays to send in, please send them to NuubCast@gmail.com. Look forward to seeing them. Keep climbing that ladder, guys. Peace.